Seeing as we've just entered into a new year, start of 2025, I thought it'd be quite interesting to go back and look at the early Creds, where it all started. And basically this is where it started for me, Alton Towers, back in 1984. My parents took me on a trip at the tender age of 12, and I still have the program here. Totally blown away by this, never experienced anything like it. They just invested quite a bit of money in a bunch of new rides, the Black Hole, and the Enterprise, the Octopus, the Wave Swinger, Magic Carpet, and the Turbo Star. My first ever Cred was Corkscrew, which was in what was known there as Festival Park, and standard Vekoma Corkscrew, but I'd never experienced anything like it. That first drop, the stomach wrench, I'll never forget that. Being totally petrified in the queue, but that's what got me hooked. So that's Cred number one. Then Cred number two was a little bit smaller. That was the Apple, the Mini Apple, as it was known then. And then Cred number three was the Black Hole, which at the time was in a green and yellow tent, and this was before internet, so you had no idea what you were going to be letting yourself in for, and all you knew was that it was a deliciously terrifying dark ride. I remember queuing for that. The queue seemed like ages. You went down some steps into a dark corridor and you waited there, and all you could hear was the rumble of the train going round and screams, and the smell of paint, I seem to remember as well. But fantastic ride, just because you didn't know what to expect. These days it's kind of spoiled because we tend to know what things are before we go on them. But that was my first three Creds, and where it all started. It cost a penny at the time. $3.99 bargain. A year later, 1985, we returned back to Alton Towers. I have the program here for this one. They've now got 70 attractions as opposed to the original one, which was 60. So 10 new attractions for that year. And I have the program here. So the main new ones was a new roller coaster called the Four-Man Bob in the Talbot Street area. And for me, that was Cred number 4. It's the best of the program. And price to get in 1985 had gone up, $4.99. We continued going to Alton Towers during the rest of the 80s, and in 1986 got the 5th Cred with the Mini Dragon roller coaster that was later called the Beastie. And then in 1988 Alton got 2 more roller coasters in the form of the Alton Mouse, which is a Vekoma World Mouse, just the only one ever made, and that was Cred number 6. And then the Alton Beast, which was a Schwarzkopf coaster similar to the Black Hole, and that became Cred number 7. In 1990 we ventured over to Spain and visited Tivoli World. They had 2 Creds here, the first of which was Montana Russa, a very simple roller coaster, and the second being Montana Russa. It was obviously also the first time I experienced the Passage of Terror, which was quite an experience to behold. In 1991 we decided to try some other theme parks in the UK, and this is the obvious choice, the American Adventure. I heard a lot about this park and was really keen to go. Here's the souvenir brochure from that time. Sadly the park is no more now. The Missile was the standard ride, and that was Cred number 10 for us. We had other rides as well. But the Missile, just a standard Vekoma boomerang, but first time I'd ever been on that. Just amazed again by the G-forces on it, and 3 loops forwards, 3 loops backwards. Amazing experience. Also was a runaway train and a rapids ride. going to enclose some video footage, rare footage of our trip later that decade in the late 90s, and then also some video footage I shot just last year in 2024 to see what the site looks like now.
We're here. We're ready to go.
It's cold.
We're
I
off.
don't feel someone on the thing. Someone.
Oh yeah.
No way. I don't think it looks so much too bad right now, dear. It does. But when I get in there and I go, oh, is it up there? I think it's a bit of a
It's kind of quite high.
Fall first, then swing, don't you? Go! Come on, yeah!
Alright.
That's it. That's it. Go to head first then. Yeah.
Should be good.
You go right 6 hours.
Okay, are we all set then? Good.
Hello! Are you good? I would be viewing myself.
Very, very.
You're ready? Oh no, I can't believe they're doing this. Can't believe Rachel's doing it. Whoa. Just so you believe they actually did it, there's a big close up. Look at that, they're like dots. They're regretting it. I'd love to see their faces now. 3, 2, 1, flag! Whoa! Alright, look at that! Excellent! I'd love to see Mel's face now. Give us away! Woo! As the person, how do you feel?
Well, the kneecaps were like going down.
Ashley!
Wasn't me. Who won, Gloria?
I'm so glad it's sunny. Are you glad it's sunny? Coffee and walnut. There you go, lovely.
Okay, I'm gonna like hide my ammo because it'll get wet, so I'll do that.
Here we are in December 2004 at the site of the old American Adventure Centre. They've got the old wine thing there left, not much else. This is the old car park and the old entrance here. There's the lake. Some new houses being built there. And across the water, that's where the missile would have stood. Shame, innit? If you keep going round the side, this is the second entrance that was made when it became like JCB land around about 2006. Again, more bits of the old car park. Just a huge amount of houses now being built. This could be part of the old fort or high ropes or something. Not too sure. Coming around a bit further, looking opposite the lake, that would be where Nightmare Niagara was, at that far end. Part of an old bridge. I think the old train used to run underneath that. Here's a view back up at the top, looking at that car park on the side and all the houses that are being built. There's a lake behind, and other houses in the distance. You have the show home buildings looking over the lake, and there you have looking over there to the mine area where the motion master used to be. Now there's a new road they built down so you can get down to the lake. So this section was all closed off last time we came in and had a look. Now you can just walk right down. You can see it's been quite differently landscaped. There's that bridge bit there, looking at the other side. See, that's where the missile was, across the way. And the rapids, the runaway train, Nightmare Niagara, and up there was the entrance. And back to where we started. American Adventure Theme Park. Gone, but not forgotten.